No doubt about it. It's him. I found you! Hero
It's cool seeing
killer.
siblings. Oh, hero killer, who are you?
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is my wife Montana.
And today we're going to be reacting to Season 2, Episode 11 of My Hero Academia, Fight On, Iida.
Last episode we had an astounding
That was
match.
wild.
It was Deku basically doing everything in his power to win and then realizing that he wanted to actually save Todoroki during the battle and influenced him to use all of his power on his left side, and he did that.
Baited him into it.
Yeah, what are your thoughts before we jump into this episode?
I'm so curious to see how Endeavor handles the fallout of that whole situation.
I'm excited for you to see more of that, and if you are, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and check out the Patreon linked in the description below to see these episodes early, including 2 episodes a week from now on. All right, are we excited for Season 2, Episode 11 of My Hero Academia?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dunderheads, this video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
I'm going to show my old man that I don't have to rely on his damned fire quirk. I'm going to show him that I reject his power,
This
and
quote
I can
from
take
Deku is
first
one of my
place
favorites.
without using it.
You think you can win with half your strength? Look at me, Todoroki. You haven't managed to put a single scratch on me yet. So come at me with all you've got!
Why are you putting yourself
You
through
haven't put a
this?
scratch on me
I wanna
with
live
just
up to
shattered
people's
hands.
expectations.
Yeah,
I wanna be able to
those are
smile
self-
while doing
Technically,
something good
yeah.
for them. I wanna be a pro. Whatever it takes to be a hero!
I will reject you. I refuse to use my left side.
It's yours! Your quirk, not his!
I wanted to. I'll be a hero.
God,
Try
and
and get
this
close.
It's very
where he's
cool.
just flying.
I
Yeah.
see now, Midoriya.
The impact frame.
Thank you.
That was so cool. I don't know how people in the audience didn't get seriously hurt by that.
Yeah.
Out of bounds! Todoroki wins!
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Here we go.
That was so cool. Okay.
It's always fun to yeah.
To like get back into it.
Yeah, and like that animation is timeless.
It's so good.
A lot of people argue it's one of the best in My Hero. I mean, it's not even an argument. It is one of the best in My Hero, but fight on, Iida.
was eliminated in the quarterfinals.
Well, that's what he gets for provoking that guy.
Do you think that was part of some
Just
plan?
destroyed the
Otherwise, why
arena.
egg him on so much?
Yeah.
He was there to beat Todoroki, but it almost seemed like he was happy to lose.
Either way, they were both crazy strong. Sure, but you can't be a good pro if you get injured every time you use your quirk.
He attacked even though it hurt him. The kid's got spirit.
Where was all that power during the cavalry battle, I wonder?
And he's gotta be so upset.
Yeah. He's just fuming.
What's the matter?
Fucking hate this
Not gonna
guy
tell me to get lost?
so much.
You need to learn to control your left side. It's dangerous to release so much energy like that. But I'm glad you're finally seeing reason. Now that you've abandoned your childish rebellion, we can get back to what's important. After you graduate, you'll work by my side. I'll lead you down the path of the mighty Shoto.
I haven't abandoned anything.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
You're a fool to think my feelings could be so easily reversed. Instead, out there, for that one moment, I forgot all about you. Whether that's good or bad, whether it's the right thing to do, I don't know. Maybe I don't need you.
Yay!
Yeah, what are your thoughts on that?
Fantastic.
I just saw the
That-
grin on your face.
Oh, that's so good. That's so good.
What I forgot you. Like, that's
Nothing is more devastating.
especially to somebody like that.
No, exactly.
Great moment.
Wow.
And this is just
That
the
was
tip of that iceberg.
awesome.
The
Yeah.
bones in your right arm were shattered.
I'm afraid it'll never be the same as it was before.
Never.
I
What?
need to remove the bone fragments or they'll get stuck in your joints. I'll heal you afterward. You lit a fire under this child and
Can you
pushed
pause
him
for a
too
second?
hard.
That's the other thing I was gonna ask is like, obviously like breaking your finger once is really bad, but the repeated punching, like just because they have healing, I feel like the damage would kind of be exponential. You can't just keep doing that.
You're about to have a classic anime
Need to
moment.
remove the bone fragments or they'll get stuck in your joints. I'll heal you afterward.
Good point.
You lit a fire under this child and pushed him too hard. Look at what he's done to make you proud. I don't like it one bit. You're going too far. You hear? You and the boy. Don't praise him for what he's done today.
Scared the crap
Are you
out of
okay?
me.
Oh, it's nice to meet you, sir.
Yeah.
Don't even know who.
Yeah,
Safe for
no.
visitors.
Hey, you guys.
Like, who's
Shouldn't
this
you be
guy?
watching the matches?
The stage was far too damaged. They're taking a quick break to repair it now.
That match was the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life, Midoriya. What pro's gonna want a sidekick that hurts himself?
Now you're just rubbing salt in his wounds. Probably not a good time.
Hey, I'm just speaking the truth.
You're much too noisy. I know you're worried, but I've got to focus on surgery now.
Surgery?
Go on, get
Gotta
out
do
of here.
surgery.
Surgery's a
Yeah.
big deal, isn't it?
Will his wounds
Don't
be
worry,
healed?
just leave me to it.
Rippets in
I'm sorry.
protest.
I couldn't do what you asked of me.
You must introduce yourself to the world and proudly say, I am here.
Yikes.
If I'd
I
shut up,
mean,
not said anything,
he did show
I
a
might
lot.
have been able
Yeah,
to
no,
be
he
there,
definitely did.
But
Did you hear that though?
I might have been able to be there.
If he hadn't said anything.
Yeah.
But
You got Todoroki to realize something very important about himself.
I guess so. In his first match, he looked so sad. I was trying to figure out why, when I should have been focused. I made a bigger mistake, though. Whenever we were fighting, I was just so frustrated. I couldn't see the bigger picture, or what it would take to win. I'm sorry.
It's true that the match didn't go how we wanted it to.
She's got to feel some type of way. about
Realizing where
this.
you went wrong
Yeah,
won't change
seriously.
that. But listen, meddling where you don't technically have to is the essence of being a hero.
So yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you mentioned like, I mean, she said it will never be the same.
Yeah.
The quirk isn't even working fully. She has to do surgery. Like, pretty dire.
Which is going to make it even harder for him to use his quirk going forward. So it's kind of an interesting display of like, even if you're trying to be so selfless by not thinking of yourself, you're setting yourself back, like that kind of thing.
Especially when you know you're supposed to be the All Might. Like,
exactly.
yeah, gotta save those
Like,
hands.
yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah. Here we go. More tournament.
Yay. All right, I cannot wait to see more from her.
Here we go. Recipro!
Oh,
Have something to break to you. Not gonna see much more of her.
no! That was so fast. What the fuck?
Iida wins the match!
Dude.
Pretty cool reciprocal burst though, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Dark Shadow.
can you acid a shadow?
I mean, no.
It seems like no.
You
Okay,
cannot.
yeah.
Now without a bounds!
It's hard to beat Dark Shadow.
Yeah.
Shark guy!
He will not
Fantastic.
super fast.
Tokyo's Dark Shadow is so amazing.
Very versatile.
What's
Yeah.
wrong? You still worried about Midoriya?
She said she had to perform surgery.
Recovery girl's the best. You've got nothing to worry about.
He's right.
Sure. I've healed you enough that you should be able to walk, but be careful.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
That's what you get for overusing your quirk in a short time frame. Consider your crooked right hand as a warning from now on. And just so you know, I will not heal injuries like this anymore.
It's just
At all.
crooked.
You must find a new way for him to use his power. There has to be an option that's not so self-destructive.
She's not healing him anymore. Period.
Really? Okay.
Period.
If he shows up with a broken hand, she's gonna say,
Get a sling.
okay.
She's done. A tough decision, but what do you make of it?
Okay, now that I like think about it, I'm supportive of it because
This
I
was
mean,
me watching my hair the first time
like
too.
healing in general, I can't quite put this into words, but you know when athletes get so many cortisone injections and at a certain point, you're just helping them harm themselves more?
Yeah.
Because pain management as a means to stop pain is fine, but pain management as a way to like allow people
Prolong
to
use.
Exactly. That's beyond what healthcare should be.
Yeah, and I think that's what she's saying here is, would you go for a arm-breaking punch if I couldn't heal you? No.
Yeah, and I mean, ultimately, he's gonna have to figure it out at some point, and she's, in a way, preventing him from figuring out a way to use One for All without getting hurt in general.
A new way of using your quirk.
Like, this is what I mean. My hero will always just be like, this is what
the
we're doing.
answer.
New way of using your quirk.
Cool.
Hey, All
Yeah,
Might.
because this brainstorm wouldn't happen.
Remember when you told me why you came to UA in the first place? To find a worthy successor to inherit One for All.
Yeah?
I put everything I had into the sports festival. But still, there were other competitors who fought for the victory harder than I did. So, maybe...
You're thinking it might be better for someone else to be my successor. Yes?
Yes.
You speak the truth. This place is full of incredible potential heroes.
Any other way to start that sentence.
One for All is a crystallization
You're right.
of power. It bolsters quirks. For example, if young Todoroki were to inherit
Culmination of power.
the strength added to his own quirk would probably make him an unbeatable superhero.
That would be wild.
Yeah.
But you know, I was quirkless too as a kid.
All Might didn't have a quirk.
Quirkless?
Seriously? So that's why he
Back
picked
then,
him.
it wasn't as rare of a thing, but it was still out of the
Oh,
ordinary.
interesting. It's been getting more. That
Even
makes
though
sense.
I didn't have a power of my own, I had someone who
'Cause
believed in my
genetics.
potential. My master gave me One for All and raised me to become a hero.
Was
You
he
never told me about
quirkless?
that?
It's
The
not my
original,
fault
the
you
master before him. You can't
I
say.
can't answer that.
Okay,
And I
my
also
guess.
you were wrong with how you just described that.
Perfect. Perfect.
My master gave me One for All and raised me to become a hero.
You never told me about that?
It's not my fault you never asked, which is honestly surprising.
I just can't believe the #1 hero was quirkless.
It's true.
Yeah, you would think you'd
When we
hear
first
about
met,
that.
I saw a little of the old me in you. But kid, you've gone beyond my expectations time and time again.
That's sweet.
One day you're gonna do incredible things with One for All. That's something I truly believe.
Well, that's sweet.
Yeah. So now we can
really
relate to him.
validating. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll do my best.
But I remember
Anyway,
hearing
the sports
Very
festival
sweet.
isn't over yet. Get out there. You don't want to miss the end.
Right.
well, because that's the thing. What would All Might's quirk be if not just One for All? He
Yeah,
doesn't do
exactly.
anything
That's
else.
what
It's
I
just
would.
One for
Yeah.
All.
Mhm.
Hey, are you there, Tensei? It's Tenya.
I am currently on a mission and cannot answer the phone. Please leave a message.
Oh well.
Try to call his
We'll
brother.
talk soon. Squad
A,
head north. Squad B, check the west side.
Squad A, roger.
Squad B, roger!
Back there! No doubt about it. It's him. I found you!
It's cool seeing siblings. Oh, hero killer. Who are you? The Grinch.
Hero killer.
To be clear, I said the Grinch because his side profile looked like the Grinch in the shadow.
Yeah, what'd you think of that?
Okay. Well, first I was going to say it's cool seeing siblings with quirks that are like, you know, when you can see people's parents' features, but they manifest differently in different siblings. Mm-hmm. That's cool from like a quirk point of view. So seeing Iida and his brother. The hero killer with the glowing eyes.
Pretty scary.
Very scary. Why haven't we heard of him?
Well, we'll see.
Or have we? You can't answer that. Oh boy.
Pretty cool matchup.
Yeah.
Ha! Nice try, but that's not gonna work on me, Explosion Boy!
He's still going strong, but how long can he keep his hardening up?
Kirishima! Go straight for his
That was funny.
What, you're rooting for him now,
Funny.
man?
I love that they became buddies because their quirks are similar.
Well, I mean, how could you not?
Iida and Tokoyami finished their matches already.
Relatability.
I wish I could have seen them fight.
Okay, before we keep going, I want to know, who do you think's gonna win this fight?
My guess is Bakugo. I feel like in a arena style combat, going on the offensive is going to be the way that you're going to win, whereas hardening to me seems like a very defensive type power.
I wish I could have seen them fight.
I'll keep a tally of how you do with the tournament.
It's going to be wrong all of the time.
I think you've gotten one.
Yeah, I've been doing really bad.
I guess Kirishima's quirk seems simple on the surface, but it's still effective.
Midoriya! I take it that your surgery must have gone well? I'm glad.
Yeah, thank you. And congrats on your win.
I'm up against Todoroki.
Oh boy.
I watched your fight with him closely. Maybe
Interesting.
I can learn from it.
I feel like rocket legs on ice are a terrible combination.
I'm excited that you've blown through the bracket. He must be so proud of his little
It's like
brother.
ice skating while holding a leaf blower.
I called him earlier, but he was working.
Sad he couldn't get through to his brother.
Sorry.
Very sad.
No.
Especially because he's fighting Hero
When
Killer.
we do talk, maybe I'll get to tell him that I won.
Sweet.
Ingenium is an unmatched commander who honors the hero code. As the second oldest Iida son, I strive to be just like him.
Bakugo is countering again! But what's this? It seems to be working this time!
You've been straining to keep your body rock hard this whole fight, right? But that means you're overusing your quirk. And sooner or later, you'll fall apart!
Oh! Waiting for his moment.
That makes sense. Holy shit.
That's the other thing, he built up a lot of sweat.
How are they not dead?
Die.
Yeah.
Classic hero
Now I
phrase.
understand
Game
why you were
over.
trying to avoid a drawn-out match with me.
Kirishima has been knocked out! Bakugo is the winner!
All right.
20 explosives to the face later.
Yeah.
I thought you had more guts than that, Kirishima!
With that vicious coming, Bakugo advances to the third round!
Oh
These
boy.
are our final four.
Okay.
Okay. Bracket. You have to make your little bracket here. So it's these two, and then who's gonna face at the end?
I think it's going to be Dark Shadow and Todoroki. The championship.
Yeah. Care to elaborate why on each one?
Dark Shadow has one of the most versatile and not straightforward use of the quirk. I feel like by looking at him and even just knowing the power and seeing him fight, you can't know how he's gonna use that. Like you see Todoroki fight and you're like, okay, fire and ice. This is okay. Or like explosions or like fast light. Like you can think of, okay, here are the different ways that those quirks could be utilized in like a battle strategy. Dark Shadow, I feel like every single time I've been wrong. And I feel like there's so much more that Dark Shadow is deliberately keeping hidden. And I feel like Tokoyami is probably keeping a whole lot of the like Dark Shadow repertoire hidden because it's such a like amorphous kind of quirk. Todoroki, I feel like having just unlocked the fire component, I kind of feel like Iida's fucked.
And then,
Like if
okay,
if he's gotten this far with half his power, now that it's literally double, if not more.
And then, okay, let's see. And then Dark Shadow, if you're following that Tokoyami versus Todoroki, who are you taking?
I have literally no idea.
You just gotta say one and then we'll...
Todoroki.
Todoroki, okay. Let's see.
Right, I'm off.
His attitude is so funny.
Yeah.
Deku! Hi, Midoriya. It looks like your surgery went okay.
Yeah. Recovery girl healed me up enough to walk.
Sure, but shouldn't you be taking it easy?
I want to watch these matches in person. This is where everyone's efforts are finally gonna pay off.
The first match of the semifinals! Both come from hero families, making this a battle.
Here we go.
Okay.
From the hero course, Iida versus his classmate Shoto Todoroki!
Oh boy.
I can't negate his
Interesting.
attacks
One
like
eye
Midoriya.
is showing.
Plus, if he uses his flames now, he's even more dangerous.
Focus.
Not the way you did.
Start!
He's not wasting any time.
Example of animating fast.
So fast.
Iida's
Yeah.
been surrounded!
Oh no. Yeah, because you can just push him out of the arena. And jump? Okay.
Whoa! A standing long jump!
Okay, what about ice that way?
I have 10 seconds before my engines stall.
I didn't think about turbo
I have to
kicks.
win this.
10 seconds.
10 seconds? Oh.
That's how long he has with his quirk.
Gotcha.
That was a heavy hit.
Kicked him.
Holy shit.
Like that.
Yeah.
The reciprocal kick's interesting.
I really didn't think about that.
8 seconds left. I've got this. I'll throw him out of bounds before he can.
Oh my god.
My muffler's blocked. Where did you?
There we go.
When you kicked me, I've only been showing off ranged attacks today. You forgot I could do precision moves too, didn't you?
I mean,
There we go.
Yeah. Hard to
I
do
was
that.
trying to dodge
Yeah.
a reciprocal, but it was too fast to avoid even for me.
Iida has been immobilized! Todoroki!
So you're right on this
Okay.
one.
Okay.
You've been right both guesses with Todoroki.
Using his flames
Well,
again!
what can I say?
And you're right about Bakugo winning.
Maybe I don't
I
need
like
you.
the guy.
Why are you holding back?
Wait, did you hear that?
Maybe I don't need you.
So he's like,
Why
maybe
are
I
you
don't need
holding
it.
back? Don't be a fool.
Poor Iida.
I'm sorry, brother.
Okay, can you pause it for a second? That pisses me off.
What does?
Because he won, and he was still saying, you're holding back. Because it wasn't about him winning. It was about him winning using Endeavor's power.
Yeah. He
Not
wants-
about him at all.
He's living vicariously.
100. Oh.
I'm sorry, brother.
Fame. Money. That's what all of you who call yourselves heroes are really after.
Okay. Oh no.
But you bastards are not heroes. Except him. The only one with permission to kill me.
I'm so confused.
All might is worthy.
Hero killed
Okay, so Iida's brother's dead. Holy shit. Okay. The hero killer, the only one worthy of killing him is All Might. Am I understanding that correctly?
Only one worthy of killing the hero killer is All Might.
So does
according to the
he
hero killer.
want to be killed by All Might, or is it just like a no one can kill me, but if someone was gonna, it would have to be the number one hero?
I will say nothing about this.
Cool.
Having just rewatched the arc.
Okay, because that's weird. Weird way to say that.
Pretty horrifying.
Okay, the statement of like all heroes want is fame and money. I feel like that's categorically not true. The argument could be made that any component of wanting fame and money in conjunction with helping people is like a disqualification for being a true hero. But you can't say all of them are exclusively doing it for only fame and money. That's just not true.
You've said some pretty, really good things.
Okay.
Bakugo versus Tokoyami! Bakugo's vicious rushes are unstoppable!
Okay, let's see.
All right.
So damn annoying.
Can you flame a shadow though?
Todoroki has advanced this far with an almost unbeatable quirk, but this time it looks like he's on the ropes.
What is that bird brain doing? He attacked super hard when he was up against us. There must be.
Is he making him use all of his power?
He can't go on the offensive because of all the light. This matchup couldn't
Oh
be any
no!
worse.
Oh no!
If there was any more sunlight, Kaminari's attack would have completely destroyed Dark Shadow.
The beast is easy to handle in the sunlight. That's at the cost of its attack power, though.
Oh,
Terrible matchup.
I didn't think about that at all.
I underestimated him. I don't have any time to recharge Dark Shadow's power. I'm running out of darkness. Is he just trying to wear me down? It looks like his moves are getting faster.
Grab him! Dark Shadow! Bakugo leaves behind Todoroki!
Is okay.
Stun grenade.
That okay.
How am I supposed to commentate when I can't see? What's happening?
Wasn't that sick?
That was very cool.
Did you know of my weakness before?
I figured it out by attacking over and over again. It was a pretty bad matchup for you.
So he figured it out.
Okay.
But you're done.
I surrender.
Okay.
Tokoyami gives up.
Okay.
Bakugo's
Okay.
the winner of this match.
What do you think? Bakugo with high
Okay.
IQ.
That will be between
Okay.
Todoroki and Bakugo.
Did not see that
Todoroki
one
versus
coming.
Bakugo.
Oh my goodness.
Man, what
Oh
a bummer.
boy.
Poor Tokoyami.
I totally thought the
Yeah, you didn't remember the light thing.
No, I'd completely forgotten about the light thing.
Interesting. And Bakugo's the
Damn.
kind of guy who would exploit that.
You chose
I thought the stun grenade was really cool.
Yeah.
Not at all. Just luck that his quirk works so well against that guy.
These finals have been one big showcase for Class 1A. Damn it.
It doesn't matter who wins or loses.
By the way, small update on 1A and 1B. They are of equal level. They just are two different classes.
Gotcha. They just split them in half.
Yeah, it's
Gotcha.
just one got to be the first one.
Cool.
Somebody had to be. You know,
Right,
but-
yeah.
One big showcase for Class 1A. Damn it.
It doesn't matter who wins or loses. These first years are amazing.
The draft is going to be so insane this year.
Oh boy.
I wonder what this match will be like. Besides
I
intense.
feel like no one's gonna be able to
Take
see
notes for
anything.
next time.
Yeah.
Iida.
What's wrong?
It's just my phone.
Oh, that's a relief.
Why?
Hello, Mom. I hate to tell you this, but I lost.
No, son.
She goes, I have worse news.
I mean, I'm sorry. But Tenya, please listen carefully. It's your brother. A villain got Tensei.
God. Oh. What? That's it?
You haven't even noticed it, have you? This warped society
That's
mired by hypocrisy and vanity.
What were you?
That's fine. I'll open your eyes, heroes. You will see the world that you've created.
Please remain calm. We are of the same mind.
One thing. What were you thinking about? What did you ascertain from that scene? You said, "Oh my God, whoa."
Because he's scary as shit.
Oh, he's scary.
No, I
Gotcha.
haven't. I hadn't seen
That's
his
what-
face yet.
Gotcha.
I had seen his outline.
Vanity.
Oof.
That's fine. I'll
Hypocrisy
open
and
your
vanity.
eyes, heroes. You will see the world that you've created.
Please remain calm. We are of the same mind. I have been searching for you, Hero Killer Stain.
Stain?
I heard of your exploits and wanted to meet you in person. I think you'll be interested in what I have to offer.
Oh my goodness.
Hero Killer Stain.
Okay.
So Shigaraki has made contact with the hero killer.
You've got some pretty powerful attacks. But you're a baddie!
Wow.
Sick.
Try harder!
Air movement. And that is where we are left.
Oh boy.
For episode 11 of season 2. What are your first thoughts?
Wow. I mean, okay, so much happened that episode. I feel horrible for Iida.
Yeah.
I am interested and also worried to see how he responds to his brother's death, because for a younger brother losing their older brother, and he already has this deep-seated sense of honor and integrity. So I don't know, my intuition is that he's gonna go try to do something stupid to avenge his brother and just fucking die. I'm really worried about how he's gonna handle that.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting and terrifying to see how that's handled and what goes on with that, but that's where we are left for this episode. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below if you enjoyed that episode and are excited for more episodes coming every Saturday and Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern. Every Sunday and Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes early of My Hero Academia, they're posted to Patreon right now in their extended full-length forms. And we're also posting 2 episodes a week on there, so make sure to check it out. We have a lot to discuss. Before we do that, where are we headed?
All right, let's review.
Thank you for watching. For now, we're going to go to questions given to us by our amazing Patreon members. If you want to ask us questions that we answer after every show that we watch, join the link in the description below and start asking. For now, let's go to question 1. Just Your Average Fangirl asks, from the perspective of a controlling relationship between father and child, how do you think it felt for both Shoto and Endeavor when Shoto said that he used his power inherited from his father and he didn't even think of him?
So good for Todoroki. So for a father who had a child for the sole purpose of feeling better about his own perceived inadequacies, to hear that your child is doing exactly what you wanted and hoped for them, and it has nothing to do with you. It's even a level beyond hatred. It's just indifference, which is, for someone like Endeavor, that's like the worst thing anyone, especially their child, could possibly say. And I'm sure that probably really was validating for Todoroki, because his entire life it's been, I'm not going to use this power, because if I do, then I'm giving in to my dad and he's going to win. And so if that's been the way that you've thought your entire life, and you've literally rejected him to the point that it's a detriment to yourself, just so that you couldn't give him the opportunity to say, like, yeah, I made you.
Yeah.
So for Todoroki to kind of make that leap and make that mental switch and go, I'm going to, and it's going to be in spite of him anyway because I say it is, seeing the way Endeavor responded to that, how it was even worse than him refusing to use it in general, it's got to be so empowering.
Yeah, and I think also, like, when somebody's actively going against you, you are still a part of the equation.
Exactly.
And you have a leg to stand on to fight against them.
Exactly.
But when they say, I just forgot about you, like, poof, you're out of there.
Exactly.
So it's going to be interesting to see how his mindset develops moving forward, but definitely a big moment for that relationship.
Yeah. Well, for someone who thrives on attention, obviously good attention is the dream. Bad attention is what you'll take, and no attention is
the worst.
The worst.
Yeah. All right, let's go to question 2. I thought you'd like that plot.
I really,
you had barely seen any of it yet the last time. Yeah.
Yes, I see what you mean.
And that's just the first part. There's so much more.
I'm so excited. I love this show.
All right. Titan asks, All Might just dropped a big bombshell on us and Izuku by revealing that he too used to be quirkless. However, this kind of makes him a hypocrite, considering he crushed Izuku's dream and said he couldn't be a hero without a quirk back in season 1, episode 2. What are your thoughts?
Okay, now knowing that, I kind of feel like it had to have been strategic and like how is he going to respond to this? Because I feel like a really critical part of One for All is the like mentality behind it, and like the size of the fight and the dog kind of thing, where you can have as much power as you want, but if you're not the kind of person who will just be a hero, it doesn't matter. And if you're not, going to be the kind of person who, gets back up even when all hope is lost, then you shouldn't have One for All.
Yeah.
But if you can tell a kid you are not going to be, if you can tell a child as that child's hero, you will not be a hero, and that child still tries, is there any better way to confirm that kid deserves it?
Interesting.
I mean,
that's a good idea on like him intentionally sort of testing him. But him being quirkless, it's definitely like, I don't think he's a hypocrite, and I like your idea of him almost testing him, but I do think that the main point is that he was quirkless, which, like, I mean, for Deku, that's going to do wonders for him in terms of understanding that it is possible for him. 100%.
I mean, that's such an inspiration, and just the knowledge that he's not the first one to do it makes such a difference.
Yep. Question 3. Danny C says, we see All Might comforting Deku while he feels frustrated once again by his inexperience as someone with a quirk. All Might then drops the line, meddling where you don't necessarily have to is the essence of being a hero. How do you think this actually translates to someone being a hero in their society versus the idea of being heroic?
Yeah, that's such a great quote. Yeah, I think the component of it not being required, or it not being like a part of whatever you're doing, and it being like an active choice that you make to go out of your way.
Like Deku with Todoroki.
Like that's exactly what defines being a hero. Because like lots of people get involved when it affects them, but if it doesn't and you just step in anyway because it's the right thing to do, and even like put yourself in danger or make sacrifices so that you can be better in those situations, I mean, that's just like definition selflessness.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be interesting to see that line superimposed on top of the rest of the series as like an analysis check-in.
Yeah, well, it's interesting because meddling, I feel like meddling has a negative connotation. I don't know if that's maybe a translation thing.
I think it's more meant to be like
getting involved when you don't have to.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Like you meddling kids from you don't watch Scooby-Doo. Damn.
No.
There's so many times where I go to reference Scooby-Doo and you haven't seen it. But anyway, yeah, I think it's a great quote, and it's one that we'll have to see how it's used moving forward, or like how it applies. But that's about it for this episode. Are we excited for episode 12 of season 2, Todoroki versus Bakugo?
Can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.